And
live on the
also,
sites.
Ricardo, I feel like he did this on purpose. He knows how bad I am at keeping track of shit. It's probably closer to 300 hours, but I've only typed in 200's worth because I can't remember half the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Orson has helped out a little bit more than the 200 hours that he's put in, but we made up a price. We negotiated, we signed a contract, and then he's helped me out. And at the end of it, and I told my family, my sister and who's partners with it, they're 15% partners in the haunted house with me. I told them how much I owe you, and they go, "Fuck, Orson's gonna make more than me." And I'm like, no. We're gonna do really good with the haunted house. But Sin City, getting back to this, Orson didn't know who I was. I mean, didn't never know what I really honestly did, except other than YouTube, and got to know me. And I just picked up the phone. I called him. I said, "Sir, do you want to help me out? You want to make some money?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, boom. I think that day I gave him like $50, and he was like happy about $50. And then the next day it was another 50, and the next day maybe it was 100. But we started working together. And whenever Orson, I remember the first time I gave Orson a job. I gave him like 3 jobs in one day. I said, "Orson, I got this fridge. Go get it. Go get this dresser. Go get this." And Orson's like, "Okay, cool." And then he calls me. He's like this. This is what he says to me. I remember he's like, how much do you want for the fridge?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, I charge $45. What are you going to give me? Your underwear?" You know what I'm saying? What the hell? There's nothing you can give me. I said, "No, just keep it, bro. Just keep the $45. And I told him, I said, "If you ever get overloaded, drop off the fridges here. Someone will take them in front of my property." And trust me, he takes advantage of that shit. Because sometimes I show up to the property and there's fucking metal in my front yard. There's a fucking couch in the front yard of my property. Because he didn't want to unload it. He knew that someone would take. Oh, gosh. Tell them the story about that sectional that I left outside, how bad it was, and they came and picked that up.
Oh, man. It was awful. It was a big sectional, too. It was one of those leather recliner things. We left it out there. Didn't move for 2 weeks. We kept looking at it like, man, come on, someone pick it up. Someone pick it up.
I want to say that it's sprinkled. It's sprinkled outside. It's sprinkled outside, and then the sun hit it. And it was some of the armrests where the leather was off of it. You could almost see the metal underneath it. And then one day we're out there sweeping, and what happens, Ors?
Yeah, and these guys drive by in an SUV, these 2 Hispanic dudes. You can tell that they were really hardworking. You know, they had like that flannel shirt on, like hardworking guy, you could tell. And they pull up in those old school Toyota 4Runners, the old school one, old school. And they took this thing apart and put it in the back of it. And we were like, man, that's crazy how some people have to live, you know?
Yeah, it is pretty bad.
So then when you first started subcontracting in your early days, how'd you end up finding some of these like smaller companies? Did you just go on Craigslist or meet them?
No. It was the same way. I've always been a YouTuber, Sin City. I've always been a YouTuber. So people just see me on YouTube and know who I am. And I have that reputation of being, doing a lot of jobs and that trustworthiness, I guess, you know what I mean, for junk removal, you know what I mean, knowing it all. So they want to work with me. I mean, Herrera's worked with me. Me and Herrera, we did a $18,000 job and I had like 8 people and he was one of them. Brandon, Clinton. I mean, I've worked with everybody on here that is in my area. I've worked with everybody, but Randy reached out to me, like Randy, Sin City, he reached out to me and he's like, "Hey, can you blah, blah, blah." I said, "Yeah, here, join this group. Look at this group. Give me your phone number if I need some help in the Fort Worth area." Because Orson can only help me from like Grand Prairie to Dallas, but Randy can help me from Fort Worth to Denton. You know, there's 2 areas. So I know who to call. To who I can use at my disposal, you know what I mean? And then if Randy's too busy, I'll call Eric, and Eric gives me really good pricing, you know, and I send him pictures and I say, price it. And right now that I'm not working, I'm telling everybody, just price it and let me have a price to it, you know, give me a price to it, and that's it. And sometimes it takes me days to pay him back and pay everybody, but you eventually get your money. I mean, hell, I'm fighting with Orson for $120 right now.
Yeah, he said he was going to send it to me. He still hasn't sent it.
And you know what's funny?
I had to knock on his garage door and he locked it. I heard him lock it.
He's like, "Don't lock it." And I'm like, "I don't got your money, bitch." And then he goes, don't decline my Cash App. And I said, and I was waiting for him to send it to me. I don't think he sent it to me, but I was waiting for him to send. Oh, you did? My bad. And I was going to decline it just on purpose, just to piss him off again. But anyway, you know, so that's how it works. You know, me and Orson, we have this running thing. We joke around a lot. We fuck around like that. But I do give Orson a lot of freebies. I give Randy a lot of freebies. Herrera, he's got freebies in the past before. But, you know, we give him those freebies. There's no money to make off $45 fridges, Sin City, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? There's just no money to make off of those. So I just let them get their gas money and then just move on. And that's how my subcontracting works. But there is big jobs, like Randy's doing a big, tomorrow he's doing a big donation box for me. Randy, I think Randy charges me $100 or $125 for donation boxes. And then I'll get it and then charge my price. You know what I mean? But that's my business. Don't forget, here's one thing about it that I want to tell you about subcontract. My business is my business. In other words, don't ask me how much I'm making, because I'm going to pay you for your service and your price. You see that makes sense, Matt? You're going to get paid for your service. Okay. And here's one thing about it. If I'm not going to charge you that $150 or you're going to go out there and get that box, that donation box for $100 or $125 or $150, you didn't have to fight for that box. You didn't have to go and get on Thumbtack or anything. The box came to you. I gave it to you. I said, hey, bro, can you go pick this up? I'll pay you for it. I asked you. When you're on Thumbtack or Google, you have to pay for it. You don't even know if you're going to get it. Does that make sense, Sin City? I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
I'm giving it to you. It's out there already. And that's a big benefit of working with me. I'm like the mini Thumbtack over here, I guess. I just don't charge the huge fees. You know what I mean? But I do pay late. I ain't gonna lie, I pay late. But I haven't even paid Randy yet. Pimping. He says I'm pimping. All right. So I'm gonna get to the haunted house right now. Do y'all want to know about the haunted house? What went on with the haunted house really fast? Anybody? Thumbs up.
Go for it.
Okay. So we'll make it really short and nice and sweet. Okay, good. We got some thumbs up. Okay. So this is it was a good week. It was a very promising week. And I compare it to junk removal. And I want to express myself when I say this. I put 17 years into this business of junk removal. 17 years. There was days, and Orson, you know, my trucks are not the greatest trucks in the world. We drive everywhere, and it's 110 degrees outside, and it's 115 inside the truck. And the windows are rolled down. And when it's cold, I don't crank that heat, because the heat don't work in my trucks, or the ACs don't work in my trucks. And when it's hot, no sneezing on this channel, please. And I've suffered a lot working. And every time that people were walking into the haunted house this Saturday, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I kept on thinking of those days that I was out in that sun. Every customer that walked into the haunted house, I was thinking $25. And every 4 customers, I was thinking $100, because that's the way I think. And I know Orson in the parking lot, he's thinking this. I know Orson, because Orson's a number guy. He's thinking, Ricardo just made another $200. There goes 75. There goes 50. And I know he's thinking like that. I was thinking the same thing at the cashier line. We had a record breaking for for Dallas. On Friday, Dallas made a whopping $13,000, where me and Orson made $4,700. And on Saturday, Dallas made $20,000, where me and Orson broke a record of $10,000, which was, yeah, $10,000. And in one day, no, don't give me the hands and the claps yet, guys, because here's where the killer part is. That's what we made in profit. That was profit. That was not sales. Our sales, me and Orson actually made $13,000. And the haunted house In Dallas, the same day we made $13,000, they made 22.9. That means every minute for 5 hours. Orson, you want to tell them?
Yeah, every single minute we were making $100. Every single minute, $100
For 5 hours straight. For 5 hours straight. And it hit me when Orson told me, and I can only think in 2019 when I was in Keller lifting a fridge, or 2020 when I was picking up construction material from someone's house, or just doing a job, how hard I worked. And here I have a haunted house that makes my business look like intermediate. It just makes it look really bad. And I started realizing, dude, I don't want to do this. I can't do this for that much longer. So I will still, I still want to do junk removal, but the house, I mean, come on, guys, with numbers like that, what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? I mean, come on. Right, Matt? I mean, $30,000 in one day, that's a lot of fucking money, dude. $112 a minute is what we did. Yeah. And, you know, Orson's been very supportive. Look what he texts. He texts this and he says, Orson, Ricardo worked so hard. And I give credit to all the employees. I give credit to Orson. I give credit to Maddie, who chases people down 2 hallways. Maddie runs about a mile a day in the haunted house. Orson's out there running up and down. There's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of 400 customers in one day. It's a big business. And, it just seems like we have a good reputation. But, you know, I compare it to junk removal and I'm thinking, I will never forget this. I don't have my haunted houses. I have my haunted houses because I have junk removal. Without junk removal, there's no haunted houses at all. I would have never thought of doing it. There's a lot of reasons why I'm successful in the haunted house. And the number one reason is I do not pay for any of my scenes or sets. And that's about 40 to 50% of my profit, right, Orson? You know that. Yeah. All my scenes are made with junk. Michael Myers' kitchen table is junk. Michael Myers' fucking washer and dryer and refrigerator is junk. His whole living room is junk. Every part of stage 1, part 1, A1, we call it A1, is made of refrigerators, 110 refrigerators, 250 pallets stacked up to make tunnels. Every part of my haunted house is made with junk removal. So we're in a great business. Junk removal is in a great business. And what I did is just find another business for it. And I might find a subcontracting business from damn junk removal. I'll always go back to junk removal. It's crazy. Junk removal has done this to my business. It gave me a haunted house, and it might in the next, I don't know how much money I'm making off the subcontract, but I subcontracted 10 jobs today, and I made a little money. I'm going to find out what it is and see if it's worth it to me on a weekly basis. If it's worth it for me to just be doing numbers all day and concentrate every year on this haunted house. That's what I've been thinking. Yeah, he gets to scrap. Yeah, it's true. Orson does scrap. He's going to scrap all the refrigerators in November, especially the ones in Dallas, because those are the ones he wants. He probably wants the ones in Dallas. We're going to be scrapping about 200 fridges out of Dallas, right? About 200, right? God damn, that's a lot of fridges. That's a lot of fridges. Junk guy, oh yeah, Maddie, you can. Well, I don't know. I mean, they're right now they're Orson's fridges. They're Orson's fridges. Yeah, that's how I'm getting that. That's $6K. Oh shit. You know, there's bills that need to be paid. Also in the haunted house, there's about $35,000 in bills. Orson's debt is about $6,000 or $7,000, so that's about $42,000 that need to be paid. And right now we're almost there, aren't we, Orson? We're almost there.
Yeah, we're almost there. And we're on the slow season right now. Right now is whenever, I mean, tell them Halloween, you're expecting to make way more than that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our Halloween is the Super Bowl for us. Matt says, shit, Matt, I missed it. Let me see what it said. Matt says my metal yard will deliver a 20-yard dumpster for 150 for scrap. You still get paid above that. I don't know, man. I don't know. God, it's so low. Scrap is so low over here, man. Let's do the trailer hauling together. Get it done better and split. Yeah. Yeah,
He's gonna take away my bonus.
The bonus. So the deal I had, Lonnie says, I wonder if you could be open all of Halloween week. I am. We are. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I will tell you this. We will be open. We start Friday. We're going to open Friday, which is going to be, I told Orson already, Friday we're making 10 grand. Saturday we're going to make 20. Sunday we're going to make 10. Then we're open Monday. Monday should be a 3K day. Then you got Tuesday would be 5. Wednesday's going to be another 15. And then of course, Thursday should be about 30,000. So we maybe in those 9 days of working, just those all the way to Halloween, there's another 50 grand there. Hopefully there is. And then I told Orson, if I make a certain number, I'm quitting. Didn't I tell you, Orson? If I make a certain money, I'm quitting. I
still don't believe it. I still don't believe it. Because you have too many regular customers. You made a video about that the other day.
Yeah, I do have
your
a
lifelong customers.
Lifelong customers, and I owe them so much. And tell them, Orson, the interaction that I have with the customers when it comes to haunted house. Tell them that what we talk about.
No, you tell them exactly what you're doing. You're like, I have this haunted house, and they're like, well, you know what? Here, let me give you this for it. Let me give you this. I have this thing that might work. Like, these people, like, they cherish you. You know, you've built relationships. I'm sure even friendships out of some of these customers.
Yeah,
and that's why you're such a successful businessman, I think.
Yeah. I have a attorney that we work for, and she's a really good person. And she gave me the chandelier that's in Michael Myers' room, and she cares. We have other customers, Jen and Kate. They're like, oh, take this for the haunted house. Use this, and we're always using things that are, the customers, the relationship we build. And I talked about this, building a relationship that lasted me 6 years with Jen and Kate. That's worked with me 3 years with the attorney. The guy from Frisco, who's my friend. I've been with him for 11 years. Colonial's been with me for 12 years. Abby, Holiday. Oh my gosh, so many people, dude. Now that I think about it. And when it's slow, those are the people that call me. Orson, go ahead.
Yeah, we even had one customer say that she was giving away some dolls or selling some dolls, and some lady offered her like not a lot of money, so she was offended by it. So she was like, I'm gonna give this to the haunted house instead. Remember, she gave you like 100 freaking porcelain dolls, realistic looking dolls, and like just random other Halloween haunted house stuff, just because instead of selling it, she would rather give it to you for the haunted house.
This is a true story. This is a true story. I went to a house to do an estimate, and I noticed these porcelain dolls. I start telling the lady my story. I own a haunted house. She said, wow, you could really scare people with these porcelain dolls. Her and her mother used to have these porcelain dolls. They had over 100 porcelain dolls. She said, I'm going to have a garage sale, and if I don't sell these dolls, I'll give them to you. I'm like, cool. Nothing big. She goes, a week later, I come back. She goes, I didn't sell any of those dolls. Some lady offered me this stupid price, and I refuse to sell them. I'd rather see them to use at your haunted house. Take them all. I was like, what? She goes, I asked her how much she got offered. She got offered $5 a doll. She turned it down and gave me the doll for free because she'd rather see us use it for something good. I was just blown away.
She paid you to take the dolls. She
paid me to take the dolls, which was a weird thing.
She had about 100 dolls. $5 a doll is $500. I think she paid you $500 to take them away.
Mm-hmm. But this is oh man, look at Vince's house. Vince, you got spiders up and everything. That's cool. He's got little webs in the back and shit. Hello, Halloween.
Yeah, my son was born on Halloween last year, so he turns 1 in about a week.
Cool.
On Halloween.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool, actually. Yeah. So, getting back to the whole subcontracting thing about it, Sin City, because you asked me, having the warehouse helps out a lot. Having partnerships with Brandon and Randy and Orson and just everybody helps out a lot. And we all share ideas. We all share things. And if we are going to attack a competitor, or we're going to do something, we all join up and we all do it together. You know what I mean? I mean, I've worked with Brandon. Orson's worked with Brandon and Clinton at a hoarder house before. We've all attacked one hoarder house. You know what's funny is that we'll show up Sin City to a house and there's 9 motherfuckers. We all know each other already. We've worked at other jobs together.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and that's what I know Brandon and Orson's worked, or Clinton and Orson's worked, and when we all see each other, we're like, "What's up, motherfucker?" And we all know each other, and we all attack one job, and it's cool that we all work together like that. And Randy knows everybody too. Randy worked on that fucking terror house, remember? That guy got arrested, almost got arrested. So
that poor eviction. His very first job was an eviction.
Dude,
A bad eviction.
His
bad eviction
was an eviction.
So when the season's over,
that one has been so easy. So I'm so glad I did that one first.
Mute your shit, Randy. Nobody can hear you anyway. I don't know what the hell you said, Randy. You didn't be. Randy just came back from a job in Glen Heights that I gave him. Anyway, does anybody else have any questions about the subcontracting? Okay, Sin City, go ahead.
No, never mind. I was actually moving on to when you were saying, so what, after Halloween season's over, are you going to use that warehouse for like parking other junk removal companies' trucks and everything as income as well, or?
So yeah, we talked about that. So we talked about like Orson paying $100 or Herrera paying $100 to park their vehicles, because Herrera needs to get his vehicles out from underneath his house. So we're gonna take down. We're going to redo B2 and B1. B1 and B2 are going to get totally destroyed. They're just bad in the haunted house. I don't see. We can do better, and we're going to take them all away. We're going to throw all that shit in a dumpster and haul off the dumpster, and then we're going to bring in vehicles into those areas and probably rent out parking spots to everybody. Probably just rent out parking spots is what the plan is to do with the warehouse. I mean, and here's the thing about it, Sin City. We're getting the building next to us too. I've already made the decision because I know the numbers. I could tell the future of this business, what we're going to do this week and next week. I can tell that it's going to be worth it to us to get the building next to us. And that is, so we're in a 25,000 square foot building. The other one is 15. So I'm going to grab the other one too for next year. And now we can move people into that building. You see what I'm saying? We're going to have too much room now. We're just having a lot.
Out here in Vegas, we have one guy who has like 2 haunted houses that run year round. He's got a Saw themed one that they run, an escape room type thing, and then he's got an It one that he just did, and it fucking just generates money year round, dude. It's crazy. You should come check that out one of these days, or if you go on the website, he has like little trailers and stuff of it. Take a look at it. It's pretty fucking cool. And that's a year-round business. He's running it year-round.
I think he can get away with that. I mean, you're in Vegas, right?
Yeah. You know what?
Destination city, man.
Yeah, I think, and exactly what Maddie just said. Exactly. I would love to. You don't think my guys are monsters, bro? Sin City, my dudes are fucking haunters. They have something wrong with their fucking head. They love scaring people. And me and Orson were talking about that. And they would love to work Fridays and Saturday nights. Oh, trust me, dude. I have a firm, what is it, 16 or 15 employees that are just hardcore.
Like a firm 15. We got this one guy with dentures, man. Dude, that guy is crazy. We got this extreme gymnast that goes all out, like freaking turns her head backwards.
Yeah.
We got some good people.
Yeah. And it's just, we have those firm 15, and if I would love to be open year round. I mean, yeah, I'd open only Friday and Saturday nights, but I don't know.
Do you think you'll ever pivot like when Christmas time comes, using your warehouse for like Christmas light decorations, where you create stuff and have people walk through and do all that and take a look?
Awkward.
No,
Got
don't
him.
ever,
Got his ass.
don't ever bring that shit up again, Sin City.
Got him.
Got his ass.
Nah. We tried that last year.
How much did you lose?
23.5.
That shit don't work.
Yeah, we fucked up that one. Yeah, you can hear my son laughing at me. But I lost that on that one. I took a nice L. You know, I'm gonna tell you something else, Sin City. I'm gonna tell you something. I lost the first week in the haunted house this year. I lost. Oh yeah, we lost.
Oh yeah.
We lost $500 the first night. The second night, I lost $600. I paid it out of my own pocket to pay the employees. This is just to pay the employees. Okay. I took out of my own pocket to pay them. And I wasn't depressed. I was not depressed. I will tell you that. I was worried. Orson, tell him my face. Tell him my face the next few days. Tell him.
Nah, he was a ghost. I had to call in and check in on him. I was really worried about him. He was worried, but I just kept telling him, I'm like, you worked too hard for this thing not to work. And it just took a little bit of time. It just took a little bit of time to get up there. But it was a worry because you're at that point, you're responsible for, I think we had like 20 people at that time, and just one of the haunted houses. So now all of a sudden, he's responsible for those 20 people, those 20 employees. He's responsible for me. He's responsible for his brothers and sisters. I mean, like, that's a lot of weight to be carrying on your shoulders.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it's fucking worse. Yeah.
But the good thing is now it's doing great. So, now it's on easy mode. We just hired some more people. It's going good. But yeah, that first week, he was like a ghost. It was bad.
I want to say something. I just saw Vince's thing. It said a lot of stress. I did not. I want to say this, Vincent. I did not have stress. I was fucking worried. I was thinking, did I just fail? Did I just lose 35 grand on this deal? And I was thinking like that. But I'll tell you what, and this is, guys, this is a big one. Google reviews. Holy cow. TikTok, social media. Oh my gosh. What a dominant force in this business. It is the same reason why I'm really popular when it comes to my YouTube channels, my TikToks. I am telling you, every fucking Orson, hear it from Orson. Tell him, Orson, you ask every fucking customer how they find us. Tell them what they say.
Yeah, I ask every single customer how they found us whenever they leave. I ask them, hey, how was it? Did y'all like it? How'd you hear about us? And it's split 50-50 between TikTok. I looked you up on Google. I saw your reviews. And that was it. It's split 50-50. TikTok, Google reviews. And that's it.
Imagine taking that same concept, but making it, Matt, making it for fucking junk removal. Because it is way possible. I'm in a service business when it comes to haunted house. I'm servicing for an amusement and attraction. Junk removal, I'm servicing. It's the same kind of service that we're doing. I'm taking my thing, this whole thing that I did for my haunted house, I'm moving it for junk removal. I'm going to do it for junk removal. I am. I mean, I've been doing it already, but I'm going to hit it hard now because I can see the power of these fucking reviews. These fucking reviews are crazy. I have, 48 of them or 50, and all of them are like 4.8. I have 2 bad reviews, and the 2 bad reviews are from people that came to a haunted house and said we were closed.
But not for junk removal. Are you still at 13 reviews for junk removal?
21. Don't be a dick. 21. Okay. In 17 years, I have 21 fucking reviews. Okay. But I'm gonna raise that number. I have so many friends. I could tell every one of y'all to give me a review, and I'd fucking have already like 40. You know what I mean? And look at Vince. He lives off reviews. I don't. I live on the fact that when you Google mattress removal, I'm number 1. That's what I live off of. That makes sense, right? You don't have to look at my fucking reviews. You look at my videos. You look at my website. I could care less about the reviews. But now I see the power of TikTok, and I see the power of reviews, guys. y'all have to take advantage of that shit. TikTok. Oh
That's
my
why
God.
you rank high, brother, off of review.
Yeah. Yep.
The more reviews you get, the higher you rank. It's like a point system with Google.
Yeah.
They do give you different points to rank higher for different SEO.
I wouldn't. Yeah, you're probably right, Vincent. You know what? They probably see how hard I hit the YouTube channel and the YouTube Shorts, and they give me so many allocated points to that it eliminates any points from my Google reviews. They're like, oh, this motherfucker does so many videos. Let's just rank them high. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, Vince?
For sure.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
There's different things you can do for sure.
yeah. But I'm gonna hit my Google reviews when it comes to junk removal. I'm gonna hit them hard. I mean, I'm gonna hit them a lot better than I am right now. Yeah. Yeah. Reviews raise you in the map pack. And I have like 6 or 7 map packs. That's the crazy thing about it. I have 6 or 7 map packs. They're all in Wiley, one's in Fort Worth, 2 in Dallas, one's in Frisco. Oh, they're all over the fucking place. I'm gonna raise all of them.
So you think like next year when it gets closer towards like Halloween time, like 3 months out, and you're doing junk removal jobs, you can start promoting or handing out like a flyer with like your haunted house business and all that stuff to like a discount or whatever?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sin City. The junkyard haunted house has a fucking reputation right now. Oh my gosh. I didn't even, or hey, dude, I didn't know we had a reputation. I have to hear it from people. They say shit like this. This is no lie. They say shit like this. Oh man, y'all did it. Y'all went all out this year. I went to it last year and the year before that, and this year's way better. And I'm thinking, motherfucker, you came 3 years straight? He goes, yeah, I went to the one when y'all were in Yorktown, and then y'all moved it over here to Sylvan, and then I went to the one in Fort Worth. The only reason I went to Fort Worth because Junkyard's so good, I knew y'all were good. I'm like, how many times do you hear that, Orson? How many times a day do you hear a night?
The thing
A lot. We're even on reviews online. We listen to TikToks about this stuff. We were in the news in the Dallas Observer.
Yeah.
Damn, congratulations, man.
They
That's
don't even
killer.
know Fort Worth is there half the time either.
Mm-hmm. It's true. But
Well,
the
people in Dallas have to tell them, hey, there's one in Fort Worth too. That's when they go over there.
Mhm.
Hey, I saw a
good job
crazy
to all you
thing.
guys then, man. All that hard work, man. That's awesome. Good job.
Thank you.
I saw a crazy thing on TikTok the other day. Someone confused Cutting Edge, which is like the #1 haunted house ever
In the world.
They went over there and were saying, I thought your tickets are $25. They thought Fort Worth Haunted House was them. That's how much like of a presence you have. Your marketing really is like
So let me
outdoing
explain
itself.
what happened. Cutting Edge is America's top haunted house in 2022 and 2020. They ranked the #1 haunted house in the United States. They're in the Guinness Book of World Records for that. Okay? It's called the Cutting Edge Haunted House. They are a quarter of a mile away from me, Orson, maybe not even a quarter. 800
It's about a 5-minute walk.
It's about a 5-minute walk. And these guys, our customers were putting stuff on Facebook and on social media saying shit like this. Oh, we went to go pay $25 and we went to the door and it was $60. The Fort Worth haunted house is ripping us off. It wasn't us. They were going to the high dollar haunted house and telling them there was $25. So imagine, I want you to think about that. What the Cutting Edge, which is a great haunted house, is thinking in their head. When the customer goes up there and says, oh, I thought you were $25. Bro, that's rubbing them the wrong way. Come on, man. That's not right.
What's Cutting Edge, like $100 or something?
60.
Oh,
And $20 parking.
I think you really affected them though, because they're putting out coupons like crazy right now. They're putting out coupons like crazy. I think you really affected them.
So Lonnie asked a great question. This is a really great educated question. He says, are you going to keep the same price next year? So Lonnie, I am renting out a 15,000 square foot facility. I have a 25,000 square foot facility right now. So I'm going to get 15,000. I will raise my price to about $40, but you'll get 2 haunted houses. The only reason I'm getting the other place is because I need an excuse to raise the price. Does that make sense, guys? If I have 2 haunted houses with 2 different looks, I can raise the price. But with one, I can't.
They do that for a haunted house here in Austin. It's called House of Torment.
Uh-huh.
They charge $80 and it's 2 different haunted houses, like you said. It's a good idea for sure.
Yeah.
You're gonna make your money back.
Yeah.
You'll be balling next year.
Yeah. So hopefully I am. Thank you very much, Vince. And you know, I want to tell you something to everybody on this. I appreciate Lonnie, who always is. Dude, Lonnie said some shit to me today that blew me. And I'll tell you tomorrow, Orson. That made me go, "What? How does he know that? He's not even in a fucking state. He's across the country." And he told me something. And I was like, "Whoa!" But Lonnie reaches out all the time. You know, you're always saying stuff to me. There's a lot of people on this channel that has helped support me and with this haunted house and this new business venture of mine. And I'm so thankful for it. Even when Vince says kick ass and he says his little comments and stuff on it, I appreciate everybody because, you know, man, it's been so helpful to me. It motivates me to keep on going. It really does motivate. I don't think y'all realize how it is. You think you're going to fail at something, and then you get phone calls from Lonnie, you get phone calls from Robert and Orson saying, dude, keep it up. Let's go kick ass, kick ass. You know what I mean? And it helps out, man. You worked hard. And I just keep on going back to what Orson said. He said, you work too hard to fail.
Yep.
We made $10,000 on Saturday. Damn. Profit.
That's good.
We had $13,000 in sales.
That's more than I could ever even imagine.
Are you fucking kidding me, Vince? That's more than me. That's more than I can imagine. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Me and Maddie were looking up like over a little wall to see the line, and we were like, dude, when's it gonna stop? It just kept, every time we would look, it would grow and grow and grow.
Yeah, he called me. Orson said,
wish I was on the other side of the fence.
Orson's funny because Orson's outside. He's controlling the parking lot from break-ins, from people knowing how to park it. Orson controls all the outside. I control the inside. Maddie controls the back end. And Orson calls me. He says, bro, you fucking did it on the CB. Now there's customers in front of me. And he goes, you fucking did it. I said, what did I do? He goes, every parking lot full. We filled them all 3. I said, are you kidding? He goes, they're all full. All of them are full. I said, this is what you wanted. You did it. And this is in the middle of chaos. This is in the middle of chaos.
Like 400 fucking people in line.
Dude, it was so full. And Orson's in the back going, you fucking did it. You did it, motherfucker. And I'm inside to go, hell yeah. And I'm screaming at the phone and people are watching me. And we did it, man. That's what we were doing. We were talking about that. We always talked about filling up the parking lots. Remember? It was funny because I remember being on the roof. You remember being on the roof, me and Waldo, David, right? Me and David. And you said, if we fill up the parking lots, which ones are going to fill? And this is before anything happened. Orson said, I told Orson, hopefully I can fill that one. I fill that one and I fill ours. And Orson said, dude, when we fill them, I remember he goes, can we fill them? And I said, if we fill them, we're making money. He goes, yeah, we got to make money if we fill them. And he calls me. He goes, motherfucker, you're making money. We filled up all parking lots. Sure enough. I'm like, fuck.
I had to park people on the street. It was crazy. Yeah, I remember that because we fixed the roof. The roof was a hole. There was no roof. It was me, Ricardo, and his brother David got up on a ladder with pieces of plywood, putting them up on the giant-ass building. It's sketchy. We fixed that roof, and I remember we were looking at the parking lots, and Ricardo was like, you know what, Orson? In a couple of years, I'm going to fill up all these parking lots. And he did it on year 1 on the 3rd week.
Fuck. With your help, Orson. With your help. Without you, I couldn't do it.
How much longer after Halloween are you gonna do it?
We're gonna shoot. Halloween ends on Thursday. We're gonna go Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we're gonna do those 3 days. But we're also doing, that Thursday. We're doing Wednesday, Tuesday, and right now I'm kind of thinking Monday. We're kind of negotiating, and we're going to see how we do. If we break, I know we're going to break 20. I know we're going to break 20 in 3 days. That's not even a question, Vince. We're going to break it. But if, let's say I make like 10 on Friday and 20 on Saturday and then another 10 on Sunday, are you fucking kidding me? Vince, if I open Monday, I'm going to make 3 or 4 or 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to make money. So I have to stay open. There's no way I could take a loss, bro. There's no way. Because this is our Super Bowl. You understand that
Christmas is out the window.
Yeah, no. Don't talk about that. Don't ever bring that issue. I'm going to mute your shit. Yeah. Go ahead, City. What you got, brother?
So out of curiosity, like, again, just thinking of other things, are you ever going to use like the parking spaces to like do like fairs and stuff where you subcontract at your parking lot to let like people, bring San Gennaro feast or anything like that as like a side thing throughout the season.
That'd be pretty cool.
So I own the alley too. I own the alley on my property.
Mhm.
And you can put a semi in there. You can put what, 2 semis in there, Orson, probably right next to each other. Maybe a small semi and a big semi, right? And you could put a big semi and a small semi in there.
We had a semi show up the other day.
Yeah. And there's a possibility to do something like that. I've thought about it, but it's, dude, listen, Sin City, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And right now, it's looking like it's going to work. And I don't think anything's broken except the haunted house walls.
No, that's killer, man.
Yeah. So, and it's support from all of y'all. Without y'all, I couldn't do it. You know, I give credit. Orson said, you did it. And I'm like, no, dude, I can't do it with like 20 motherfuckers without me. I couldn't fix the haunted house if it wasn't for Orson and his drill and his saws and his, you know, his blades and, you know, the nails, and Orson go get drinks, Orson go get food, Orson, you know, go get go get this. And he helped me out a lot. And Maddie and my sisters and my brothers and, you know, who's our partners in this deal. But overall, it's my idea, but still I couldn't do it without them. And I know where cred is like that. And when it comes, you know, overall, when it comes to the haunted house, junk removal did it. Junk removal was king. Junk removal is king, and it will come back. I know it's bad right now, but it will come back. Junk removal is king. It's giving me a good lifestyle right now. I'm happy for it. And hey, really fast. I want to say something. Maddie's birthday is tomorrow. We're going out to dinner tomorrow. Orson, what did I buy Maddie? Tell him, Orson. Tell him, Maddie. No, tell him. Watch. This is funny, Maddie. This is funny. Orson.
Shit.
Tell him what I bought.
You screw me. I'm not here anymore, bro.
Okay. I bought Maddie the new glasses that came out.
Oh, nice.
And guess what Maddie did? Go ahead, Maddie. Show a picture. Show your video.
Oh, my camera stopped working. I went out and bought them. I bought them today. I happened to go to Best Buy. I went out and bought them, man.
He went and spent $350 on these, and today I bought these for him for his birthday tomorrow. Isn't that fucking crazy? That's the luck I got. That's the luck.
Yeah.
And Orson was like, now you're just spending money like crazy. I'm like, nah, it's my son's birthday. He goes, you spending money, motherfucker? He yells at me, you spending money. It was just a running joke. It was just running. Sin City, last question. What do you got, brother? Or is your hand just up?
Oh, I accidentally just hit the wrong button. My bad.
Okay. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us today. We will come back to next week, next Tuesday night. We'll do it again. By the way, I can't do it next Tuesday night. I am canceling next Tuesday night's meeting. I'm doing the haunted house. We'll be doing the haunted house at this time tomorrow, next Tuesday. So let's just move it to the next week after that. Right, Orson? Yeah. So wish me luck. Shoot me a text. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it from everybody, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, guys? Have a great night.
No meeting. Have a good night. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yep. Happy birthday, Maddie. Bye-bye.